Oh, I just go double up. Alright. Yeah, so that's gonna be an issue. We don't have rain anymore, but see how much this Gigaton does. That's why you're the GOAT tank. That is why. That is why she is the GOAT, man. You do not doubt the Gigaton hammer. Alrighty, so after about a week and some change of champions being out, I finally got myself to Master Ball tier. Now, granted, I could have gotten myself here a lot earlier, but I was just having a lot of fun making all sorts of different teams, and I'm probably going to continue doing that. But you know, I just wanted to make a team that'll allow me to make that final push, since I was around Ultra Ball 2 before I did make this team, and I ended up going on about like a 5-game win streak before I just ended up getting hacked out, unfortunately. But you know, that's just kind of how competitive Pokemon will be at times. Can't really do too much about that, but you know, still have fun at the end of the day. And the premise of this team is basically like, what if I took the 2 superhero Pokemon and just put them on a team together and then just let them go crazy? And that's essentially what we got here. So this is a team that is centered around Mega Starmie and Palafin, which they do kind of overlap in some senses, but they're just so absurdly powerful together that like there really isn't much you can do about them if you don't have the proper tools, or rather if I can get rid of all the threats that would, you know, hinder them in some way. And yeah, this is pretty much what I came up with. There is some holes in the team that definitely need to be patched out. The, I guess, main outlier here would be Mega Floette. I just wanted a strong special type, or special attacker rather, and she just kind of fit the role pretty well. You could honestly slot in another Pokemon that would be better fit for the team. Probably doesn't even need like a second Mega necessarily, but you know, she is there in case there are like matchups where Starmie and Palafin, or I guess more specifically Starmie, just wouldn't do too well in. So yeah. And besides that, we got the staples here. We got my girl Cha-Cha, the Tinkaton. She, again, like just like in the Greninja video, been putting in mad work. I did change up her moveset though. She is Impish now instead of Adamant, and I just focus more on the bulk rather than offense. And even still, she can just delete like Mega Floettes, Mega Froslass. Can't exactly delete Mega Meganiums, unfortunately, unless I go for that full attack investment. But she'll still do about like 80% to them. So you know, still very, very handy. And I decided to go for Feint rather than Play Rough because both Mega Starmie and Palafin have priority moves, and with their just ginormous base attacks, they're gonna be hitting like a truck. And if I can just bypass those protects and just completely blitz them, they're not really gonna be able to recover all too well from those attacks. So yeah, no, it's been proving to be very, very useful in a lot of these ranked games going up to Master Ball. And of course, we got Pelipper for the rain, for that, you know, for weather control, and also just extra damage for Starmie and Palafin if need be. Sinistra's there for the healing, of course. The redirection with Rage Powder is nice. Trick Room's great against a lot of the faster teams that are able to set up Tailwind, and I'm not able to. And yeah, dude, this is it's honestly a pretty phenomenal team that I made. Of course, you know, there are some things that could be, you know, changed around or swapped around, like the fact that Palafin doesn't have Flip Turn will probably be like a major deterrent for some people, but I honestly like having it being the bulk up Drain Punch set to deal with King Gambit specifically, and also T-Tars as well, but you also have Jet Punch. But I think just having that extra sustainability rather than just going full on like offense with like Mystic Water, Jet Punch, Wave Crash, and whatnot. Like, if you want to do that job, just use Basket Legion instead. Basket Legion will do that job just fine. So I wanted to differentiate Palafin a bit by just taking advantage of a lot of its bulk and honestly, it's been doing a really good job for me. It is very hard to remove once you are able to swap him out and get him back in the field. But yeah, no, that is pretty much the gist of this team. Here are the stats. I will have the team ID up here in a bit. I'll probably either flash a picture of it or I'll just cut to the ID. But yeah, no, this team's great. Absolutely love it. Definitely was great using it to get to Master Ball tier. And I'll just show you guys some matches I did. Well, technically early in the morning at the time I'm recording. I literally played the matches at like 12 a.m. my time. So yeah, forgive me if I'm like, you know, like seem a bit tired or like not like super duper into it. Like it was real late. So yeah, I just wanted to get that late night grind in and see if I could really make that push, and I'm happy to say that I did that. So I hope you guys enjoy the matches. And if you do, be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel, because I will be putting out a lot more Pokemon Champions related videos, like team building, whatnot. Let me know if there's any like specific Pokemon or megas that you want to be featured on the channel, because I'm always open to different ideas, and you know, I love to get your guys' feedback on these videos. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of things. And yeah, I guess I will see you all next time. Okay, so this is the snow team. We are for sure bringing Tink here. I mean, no matter what, I think Tink just is a staple in every matchup. King Gambit's an issue. We're gonna bring the Palafin. We always bring Palafin as well. I think I want Pelipper just to change the weather up and lean it more into our favor. If they're gonna bring that Mega Froslass, which they probably will. Primarine is an interesting choice, and I guess Sneasler's like the main one that's gonna be a bit of an issue. And we are gonna go for Mega Starmie right in the back. Because realistically speaking here, Floette I don't think will be all too threatening with King Gambit and Sneasler together. Alright, here we go. As you can see, so far I'm on a 3-win streak. Oh, okay, Aerodactyl and Froslass. They're gonna try to set up Tailwind, I'm guessing? Which, that would be pretty frightening. For sure. I can fake out the Aerodactyl here. I'm not exactly... Here's the issue with this, because this moment Froslass Mega Evolves, I won't be able to swap out into Pelipper. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna protect on Palafin. I'm gonna fake out the Aerodactyl. I'm gonna fake it, or protect on the Froslass. Interesting. Okay. I guess they called it, or trying to call out the swap, which honestly is unfortunate for me, all things considered. But what that does mean is that Tink can just go for that mean old Gigaton Hammer, and Aerodactyl will probably go for, like, I don't know, a Rock Slide or something. But and I don't want to bring Starmie out immediately, simply because it's not like Bulk Invest or anything like that, so any damage it takes is going to be real bad. So I will go ahead and swap out to the Pelipper, even though they are probably going to Mega Evolve here, most likely, and swap the weather again. Yep. All I can really hope is that they don't set up Aurora Veil right away, just so Tink will have an easier time getting the Oko. Oh, they go for dual Wing Beat. Okay. Sure. Honestly, I'd rather take that than the Rock Slide. Oh, I just go double up. Alright. Yeah, so that's gonna be an issue. We don't have rain anymore, but see how much this Gigaton does. That's why you're the GOAT tank. That is why. That is why she is the GOAT, man. You do not doubt the Gigaton hammer. Alright, so their Mega's gone. We still got our Mega. But we're not gonna go into our Mega quite yet. We're gonna go into our boy Toshinori. Okay, now that's a problem. That is a problem. So I can knock off onto the Sinistra. And I can protect all my Palafin. I guess in case they go for that, like, Matcha Gacha. I think this is probably, like, the safest play. Because even though I could go for... Oh. That's gonna be a problem, especially with the Sinistra gaining that extra speed. I'm not gonna do nothing to tank here. Don't get burned, thankfully. Yeah, I'm not running too many attack EVs right now. I mainly invested into the bull. So, this is gonna be... I can Gigaton into the Sinistra. I don't think Jet Punch takes out the Aerodactyl fully. I mean, it's not like they have any sort of, like, bail up, so... And I do need to, like, could be sashed, too. That could also be a problem if it's sashed. I'll still go for it. Yeah, it is sashed. So, yeah, dual wing beat. I'm guessing the Sinistra is gonna go right after. Oh, you do strength stab just so... Okay. Gigaton's not gonna be dealing... Yeah, not nearly as much. Alright. Actually, do they have any other... They don't have any other ghost types, so... I'm free to hit a knockoff onto the Aerodactyl. I'm going to hit that protect. Gonna go for the rock slide. Just gotta hope we don't get flinched, because that's gonna be problematic. They do go for the Matcha Gacha again. And we do get burned, which is definitely bothersome for sure. But Aerodactyl's gonna be gone. Unfortunately, Tank can't provide too much utility aside from, like, using knockoff and feint. I have Mega Starmie in the back. Oh man, I got this guy too. I mean, I do have the Drain Punch on deck for him. I'm curious, would he protect here? I don't think he would. But I will be going for the Drain Punch. You did go for protect. I should have fainted. Just to make sure. Ouch, that's gonna really hurt. Alright. Man. That's gonna really, that just really sucks for this turn. Snow stopped. And yeah, we're still burned. Their Tailwind is gone though, which is definitely something to take note of. Gonna hit that knockoff on the King Gambit. If they're running like Black Glasses, then that'll be great for Starmie coming in, because that means it won't be dealing as much damage. And we will be protecting on the Palafin again, just for that leftovers recovery. Ah, you're using Rage Powder now? Okay. Yeah, 9%, dude. And yeah, Tink goes down, unfortunately, but she's done a lot of carrying for the team. Here comes the Starman. Now I am faster. I do have that Ice Spinner on deck. Now do I want to... I think I want to double up into the Sneasler here, because even though Mega Starmie is strong, I don't want to take my chances on missing out on that KO just ever so slightly. And there he goes. Let's go for Rage Powder, which I expected. Hit the Jet Punch. Didn't do a whole lot, of course, but that should be enough to get Sneasler into KO range. Oh yeah. Probably didn't even need that, but, you know, I didn't want to take my chances. That means King Gambit's probably going for the Kowtow. Yeah. Oh, it O-code. Oh, no, dude. Alright. There is a way to win this. There is definitely a way to win this. I highly doubt a Sucker Punch from a King Gambit is going to deal enough damage to Palafin if I use Protect and get another bit of leftovers healing. Which means I could go for the Drain Punch, get my health back, and then from that point, I can just go for Jet Punch. The only bad thing here would be if he like predicts a Protect and has like Sword Stance on deck or something. That would be the only bad thing here. Okay, no, he just went for the Sucker Punch. Alright. So from this health range, I don't think I go down to a Sucker Punch, even with like Black Glasses max attack. So I'm gonna go for the Drain Punch. I don't think they know I have Drain Punch, but I have Drain Punch specifically for King Gambit. That's why you're the GOAT, Toshinori. Woo! Let's go, man. Get that full heal. Don't really need it, but... Oh man, that was a bit tense considering how many things were not going into our favor. But yeah, man, this duo, Mega Starmie and Palafin, very, very strong. So now I just got one more match to go. I do think the biggest flaw of this team is the fact that I have to hard switch Palafin, and it usually has to be into Pelipper, which isn't ideal, but going into a lot of weather teams, I typically don't want to have Pelipper up front anyways. So it is a risk I'm willing to take. I mean, besides like Corviknight and Sneasler, this is a pretty decent Floette matchup, but as long as Sneasler's there, Sneasler's gonna be a big problem. And honestly, they see the Floette, so they're probably going to bring them. I guess the question is, do they bring Tyranitar? They probably do. They see the Pelipper. They probably want to overwrite my rain. So there is a case for Sinistra though. The main issue, I guess, is just Incineroar. I think we'll just go with this though. I'll just stick with my gut. Go with what we had before. They go with Sneasler and Sinistra. Yeah, Sinistra is also just a very apparent weak point on the team for sure. I would fake out the Sneasler, but they're probably going to try to fake me out. Or rather, they're going to try to fake out into the Palafin slot. So, what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to knock off on the Sinistra. I'm going to head into Pelipper here. Honestly, maybe I should have like a bit of a more defensive mod on this team, because Pelipper is great for weather changing and damage, but it isn't like the bulkiest mod out there. So yeah, it goes for Rage Powder, which is fine, because I'm gonna hit you with that knockoff. Get whatever berry you have off you. You got Mental Herb? That's certainly an interesting option. From here, I do threaten to KO the Sneasler with a Hurricane, but I think for longevity's sake, I'm going to set up the Tailwind first, in the off chance that I might survive whatever hit they throw out at me. And if anything, they could try to swap Sneasler out as well to take the Hurricane with, like, I don't know, Tyranitar. Which is honestly something I'd prefer, because then I can swap back into Palafin. Oh, they're gonna CC on the Tink. Yeah, no, Tink eats those, bro. You don't even know. You don't even know the half of it. So they are White Herb. They don't have a Sash. Get that Tailwind off, which will be great for us moving forward. Hit that Gigateezy, deal some decent damage. Matcha Gotcha goes off. That's gonna be good healing for it too, unfortunately. Pelly gets burned. I mean, that's fine. Pelly's pretty much done her job, so... I would not be surprised if they swapped out Sneasler for T-Tar. You know what? They probably have Protect. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna faint. But wait. I forgot. Sinistra could go for a, for that redirection. I'm just gonna do this, though. In the off chance that they don't click, withdrew Sinistra. Out with the Incin, okay. This soon, huh? So that was a big Incineroar. Oh, I forgot Unburden. Unburden. Yeah, knockoff ain't gonna do a thing. It would have been better if I did it to the Sinistra slot, honestly. If I knew they're gonna swap the Incineroar. Okay. I think I go into Palafin here. I don't go straight into, Starmie. Incineroars don't really run Protect. Am I scared of the Incin? Not right now, no. I think I want to get rid of Sneasler. Yeah, they are a mental herb. I mean, it's rain, so I might be able to take them out. I'm gonna go faint into Jet Punch here. I forgot about Fake Outs, of course. Alright. That means Tink is gonna go down, unfortunately. They still could probably have like Garchomp in the back or something. They also have Sinistra too. This is the last turn of Rain and Tailwind. Which honestly means we don't need priority here. Well, I'm gonna hit Liquidation. I'm gonna hit a Jet Punch into Incineroar. Withdrew Incineroar, of course. Into Garchomp. If it's Scarf Chomp, that could be bad. And you have Protect too. I just knew you have Protect. Yeah, Rough Skin's gonna be applied. And there goes the rain, unfortunately. And the Tailwind. I think I have more damage on Mega Starmie than I do Palafin. So I'm going to Aqua Jet, Garchomp, and Jet Punch into Sneasler again. Because they might just swap into... No, they swap into Incineroar there. Okay. Yeah, the Intimidate will probably matter here. Yeah, it did. Fell asleep, dude. Okay. Ugh. This is just awful, honestly. Incineroar will probably live, which is the thing that sucks the most about this. Yep. And Starmie's asleep too. This match is basically over. Yeah, no, just dealing with double fake out as a whole is just so bad. I mean, I'm going to bulk up here. Yeah, they're just gonna fish for Dire Claws. And then there goes my attack boost. Which means they're probably gonna go into Sinistra now. Which will heal up the Sneasler too. Like, the pivoting they have on their side is just too, yeah, too good. And Sinistra can just go for Rage Powder, honestly. I don't have anything that can really break it. So yeah. I'm just gonna forfeit this one. Because I have to break through Incineroar again when he goes for another Intimidate Fake Out, and it's just not gonna end up well. Man. Literally right there too, dude. No, I'll keep going with this. This definitely seems more like a Sand team, and Rotom Wash is going to be an absolute pain to deal with. You know what? I'm gonna start off with Palafin and Starmie. I usually have Starmie for the back, but I think in this instance, and Tink isn't gonna do all too great here now I think about it either. Slash is definitely there for Floette too, so I'm gonna bring Sinistra this time around. Tyranitar and Sneasler. I have to, on my own time again, I'd have to think of like what Mons absolutely just deck Sneasler, because it is now the #1 used Pokemon in usage right now. It surpassed Incineroar simply because it is a counter to Incineroar and to a lot of other prevalent mons like Floette, so I will not be surprised if some Psychic types start to maybe rise up. But yeah, we're gonna swap into Pelipper here. We're gonna Mega Evolve and we're gonna Protect. In the off chance that they try to fake out Starmie. Now they could Mega Evolve their Tyranitar, which will be a crazy read. In fact, I don't even necessarily think they have to read. They could just do it next turn. Protect goes off. They did try to fake out Starmie. Oh, it's Dragon Dance. So yeah, they're gonna Mega Evolve. They're definitely going to Mega Evolve next turn. I have no doubts in my mind. If you're going to start off with a Dragon Dance off rip. Yep. Now the question is, do they protect here? If they protect, that's going to be a problem. I mean, if you're running Dragon Dance, why would you be running... I mean, you'd only have 2 moves in your access then. Fire Claw hits. Mega Starmie. The hero we need, man. Absolutely annihilating Mega T-Tar. So, I am faster now. And they don't have a Mega as well. So, what will they send out? Cynthia. Of course. That Ice Spinner ready for you, buddy. It is, It is sand, though. It is sand. Honestly, yeah, let's swap into Sinistra. Leaving Sneasler there is bad. But I want to take out Garchomp first. Garchomp is most likely going to try to go for like either a Rock Slide or Earthquake. If I had to guess. It did, but we're faster, so... Man. Yeah, no. Mega Starmie is definitely a behemoth. People... I mean, we all knew this. Just based off of speculation on what its ability would be, but... Just in practice now... Like, it is actually just... kind of insane the things that it can just break through. And we get the forfeit, nice. Yeah, no. Being able to just delete like 2 of their big power mons is just like so huge. So now we're back to where we were before. And hopefully maybe the next match coming up we can get our place into Master. But honestly, I should lead off with Starmie and Palafin more. I think I had to turn the orders in which they come out wrong. Oh man, the Sui and Zoroark, man, that's gonna be annoying. It's another rain team with Arch. Lucario's certainly interesting. Basculegion I want nothing to deal with as well, but we're going to have to. I guess fortunately if Starmie and Palafin are on the field, we do have double priority into it, even if it's resisted. Like, I don't think it'll be able to take 2 priority attacks from these guys. But Net Armor Toads, yeah, so Tank's not gonna be able to do anything here, man, for the most part. That sucks, but she's been doing her job, so I can't really complain too much, but we're just gonna go with the same sort of loadout we had last time. Oh yeah, they love their Zoroark. Now, I did peep this from your guys' comments on... Okay, you have Drizzle. I have to guess that the Archaludon is fake. Unfortunately... Actually, can I go for liquidation here? As big as Starmie, do they truly threaten me? I mean, they have... I mean, unless they didn't bring Zoroark. But... I'm going... like, if they have access to, Tailwind, I'm gonna protect here. I'm gonna swap out into, Sneasler. Honestly, probably would have been better to swap in the Pelipper, but... Actually, if they do Tailwind, I can use Trick Room to reverse the speed tiers. Now, it's just a matter of what this Archaludon goes for. If it goes for, Electro Shot, okay, yeah, no. It's the real thing. So that is horrifying. That's all I can really say about that. And they have Tailwind up as well. I'm gonna swap Starmie out into Pelipper. It is sashed. But the other Pelipper is probably gonna go for something as well. It's probably gonna go for... It might go for Hurricane into Sinistra. Which will hurt, but I'll live. I'm gonna go for the Trick Room. You withdrew your own Pelipper, okay. Well, Arch does go for the Electro Shot. Alright, +2 now, which is terrifying. We do live that thanks to Focus Sash, though. Trick Room is up. So, I mean, yeah, no, I'm not gonna be really hitting all that hard, huh? And all Farigiraf has to do is just launch like a Hyper Voice, and then Pelipper will go down. Gacha goes out. Burn the Archaludon, but... Or... then we go for Hurricane. I'm just trying to think here. Giving it the... Oh, we got the confuse. Ooh! Okay, that's big. That's big right there. You know, I should have expected you to, just Trick Room. Our Trick Room. Running Citrus? No way, man. Alright. They only have one turn left of Tailwind. I'm gonna go for the Rage Powder. If Arch is gonna try to hit Pelipper again. And that's Mega Lucario right there. Oh, they got confused again. Oh, okay. Might be able to get the KO on him. Oh yeah, with the burn we definitely will. Their Tailwind is gone. Oh wait, what if that Lucario has Bullet Punch? Well, actually, no. I can still hit the Archaludon. We have one turn left of Rain. They can't really do much about Rage Powder here, I don't think. So yeah, Mega Lucario is indeed what they have. Because if we can get our Charladon off the field, then Starmie and Palafin are going to be having a much better time. They do break Confusion, so they're able to Electro Shot again. This is +3 though, which even resisted is going to hurt a lot. Oh, but Sinistra just eats it like a champ. It's like they're about to eat that Citrus Berry too. Okay. Crisis averted. Our Chaladon's down. That was probably the biggest threat they had on their team. They have Pelipper in the back, so they can reset the rain, which will be great for us, specifically. Us getting those, like, 2 confusions right there were so huge. Okay, got Farigiraf. Are they gonna try to go for Trick Room again, I wonder? Honestly, is there an argument to go Palafin here? There might just be. If they try to... Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go into Palafin. They'll probably try to Bullet Punch the Pelipper, if I had to guess, unless they predict me and just go for like a close combat or whatever, or maybe some other steel move. I'm going to Matcha Gotcha to try and maybe burn Lucario. Oh, they ally switched. Alright. I mean, that ain't gonna really matter all too much. It just depends on what that Lucario's gonna do. Rock Slide. Alright. Do they get the... They don't get the flinch. Alright. Oh, but Lucario avoided it. Oh, that is not what I would have liked to see. We burn the Farigiraf, which is nice, but I would have really liked to see Lucario get hit too. This is good though, because we can go for the Drain Punch on Lucario. It's not the bulkiest mon. We can't use Jet Punch at all because Farigiraf's ability will most likely block it. Yeah, I'll go for Rage Powder here just to be on the safe side. Oh yeah, no, that was going to be huge. Yeah, no, it's a good thing we did that. I don't want Palafin to take more damage than it needs to. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, nice try, buddy. You ate that? Okay. Honestly, do I protect here and try to go for the Matcha Gotcha? Because I can't Jet Punch, I can't do any priority while Farigiraf's on the field. I could Rage Powder again. They have no way of redirecting it, it just means Sinistra will go down. Yeah, I don't think there's any way they could truly stop me from Rage Powdering again. Unless they, like, swap or something. That is also something they can do. But whatever they do have, I don't think wants to be on the receiving end of a Palafin, any sort of punch it does. Now, if they go for, like, Iron Head or something, then, you know, that's fine. Oh no, they just went for they went for CC again. Okay. So, it's a good thing I didn't overthink it, because I mean, I could have protected and I would have been safe on the Palafin, but you know, I didn't want to take the chance on the Mancha Gacha missing again. And there we go. We got a forfeit, baby. And with that, I think we have got ourselves to Master Ball tier. Let's go, baby. I know people have already gotten the Masters like in like the first week of the game or so, but you know, I was just having fun like making teams and whatnot. And I decided, you know what? I want to make a team that'll really like push me there. And I'm happy to say that I have done it. And there we go. Master Trainer. I should have taken a screenshot when I did hit Master, but you know, it is what it is. This team has honestly done wonders for me, man. Actually, I can just take a picture right here. There we go. Yeah, no, this, you know, I don't know if people have already thought of like the combo of Starmie and Palafin together, because they kind of fill the same role of being like two big like physical attackers, but they're like so monstrously strong that I feel like running both of them together can really overwhelm your opponent, but only if you're able to take out the problem mons right away. Like us being able to take out our Chaladon in that last match was so crucial. Otherwise, it would have just ran through our entire team with the Electro Shot. We didn't even bring Floette once. I feel like Floette was kind of here as like I don't know, emotional support or like a bait mon. I feel like people kind of see the Floette, they get kind of spooked, so they bring all their steel types, which I honestly should take advantage of that. I should have like a good like ground type or something that can deal like super effective to like, you know, the King Gambits, the Age of Slashes, you know, stuff like that. I think that'd be pretty dope, but that would require a bit of recalling. So yeah, I think that'll be it for this video. I mean, we did it, man. We reached Master, so you know, from here on out, I'm gonna try to see if I can maybe hit Champion. Would be a nice fun climb to do. I need to come up with like a, not only that a good team, but I feel like a team that would fit my play style the best. And or maybe not just one team, maybe multiple teams, because I feel like just trying to reach those heights with one singular team, even if you learn the ins and outs of it, I feel like, you know, you could wear yourself out pretty quickly. So yeah, anyways, this team is goated. I absolutely love it. If I would have to make any changes, it would be maybe to have like a better like, or another like bulky defensive mon to pivot into if I don't have or if I do bring in Tinkaton. But hey, you know, this team put in that work, so that's all I could really ask for. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel, because I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more Pokemon Champions content here, with some more, I guess, fun teams that you could bring into ranked and whatnot. So yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you all next time. Take care, y'all.